Chapter 1. The Anticipation. Auburn hair falling down her back. Her flushed porcelain skin and troubled emerald eyes betrayed her anxiety as she looked at the vibrating phone. Her full lips were drawn into a thin line. Ashley was undeniably beautiful. Her high cheekbones and delicate jawline framed a face that held both an innocent vulnerability and a hidden spark of daring. Her shy demeanor often masked a deep curiosity and a willingness to explore, a trait James had discovered and cultivated with a mixture of playful teasing and gentle coaxing. The phone's insistent buzz broke the quiet of the room, each vibration a small jolt to her already frayed nerves. She hesitated, her fingers hovering over the answer button. The morning's conversation replayed in her mind, a knot of apprehension tightening in her stomach. James had been exuberant, his voice booming with the triumph of his football victory. "Ashley, we won! We absolutely crushed them!" "That's wonderful, James," she'd replied, her own excitement tinged with a hint of playful caution. "I knew you could do it." "And you know what that means, right?" he'd ask, a mischievous lilt in his voice. "That we're celebrating?" she'd ventured, picturing a nice dinner, or perhaps a movie night. "More than that," he'd chuckled. "Remember our little wager? Anything my heart desires, as long as I can afford it?" Ashley's heart had skipped a beat. "Yes," she'd said slowly, her voice laced with a sudden, unsettling premonition. "Well," he drawled, "I've been thinking, and I have a very specific desire." He'd paused, the silence stretching out, thick with unspoken possibilities. "What is it?" she'd finally asked, her voice barely a whisper. "I'll tell you tonight," he'd said, his voice dropping to a low, husky murmur. "Be ready, Ashley." The memory of his words, the suggestive tone, the implicit promise of something unconventional, had haunted her all day. Now, as the phone continued to vibrate, her anxieties reached a crescendo. With a deep breath, she picked up the phone, her thumb sliding across the screen. "Hello?" Ashley's voice was a soft, breathy whisper. "Ashley, my love." James's voice, usually boisterous, was now a low, resonant hum that sent a shiver down her spine. "Tell me, what are you wearing?" A nervous laugh escaped her lips. "Just out of the bath," she said, trying to inject a playful tone into her voice. "Just a towel and some very damp hair." There was a brief pause, and then James's voice changed, the playful teasing replaced by a serious, almost commanding tone. "Listen to me, Ashley. I'm claiming my prize." Her heart pounded in her chest. "James." "No questions," he interrupted, his voice firm. "Go to your closet. Find the black V-neck sweater. The one I like." Ashley's brows furrowed. The black sweater?" "Yes," he confirmed, his voice low and deliberate. "Put it on. And nothing else. Just the sweater." A wave of heat flushed her cheeks. "James, are you serious?" "Completely," he said. "Then I want you to come to my apartment. I'll be waiting." "But it's late," she stammered, her mind racing, trying to decipher his intentions. "That's the point," he said, his voice dropping to a near whisper. "I want you here. Now. Just the sweater. Understand?" The command in his voice was unmistakable. It was a mix of dominance and desire, a potent combination that both thrilled and intimidated her. She knew arguing was futile. James had a way of getting what he wanted, and tonight he clearly wanted her. "Okay," she breathed, her voice barely audible. "Good girl," he murmured, the praise sending a thrill through her. "I'll see you soon." The line went dead, leaving Ashley standing in the quiet room, the dial tone a stark contrast to the intensity of the conversation. She stared at the phone, her mind reeling, her body tingling with a mixture of anticipation and apprehension. She let out a shaky breath, then, with a newfound sense of determination, she turned towards her closet.